Hello darlings, and welcome to my Christmas home decor video. So in today's video, we will obviously be decorating our home for Christmas, and I am so excited because this is our first year in our new home. And so honestly, since the time we started looking for homes, I was so excited to be able to decorate for Christmas, which we got this home beginning of the year. So a little ridiculous, but because I love Christmas so much, it is my favorite holiday. I've always adored it since I was a little kid. I have been truly so excited to decorate for Christmas. Obviously, I decorated my bedroom at my parents' house before I got married, and then we had an apartment for 2 years and we got to decorate that. But this time I'm actually able to decorate like a full home because my bedroom was small. It was just one little bedroom. I could only do so much, and of course I adored it. It was very cute and festive. I had blue walls, so I did a little Winter Wonderland theme there. And then at our apartment, we loved and adored our apartment. It was a great space for us, especially just newlyweds. However, it was an apartment, so it was smaller, so there was just a limited ability to be able to decorate. So now we are able to go full out. I'm so excited. We got a new Christmas tree. We got my dream Christmas tree. My husband truly surprised me with it one day. I was so excited. I knew we were going to try and get it this year. However, I didn't know when, and he really just went and got it one day and brought it home, and I was so excited. So I am thrilled to decorate with a new tree. My dream Christmas tree. It's bigger. I'm so excited. The one that I had at my parents' house that I bought several years ago at Walmart, and then I also use at our apartment, it's like maybe a 6 foot, 5 foot or something like that, and it's flocked. I adore it. It is still in wonderful condition. So we will be doing that in our bedroom. And then the tree that we got this year, we will be putting in our living room, and it's a 7.5 foot. So I'm so excited. It's gonna be beautiful and grand and wonderful. So I'm so excited for this video. It will be very exciting and very fun for me. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so these are the Christmas pillows and blankets that I already have. So these pillowcases, this blanket, and this pillow are from TJ Maxx last year before. And then these two pillowcases and that big old blanket and this red one right here are all from Amazon. I will try and see if they still have them available and have them linked below. So this is what I have already. I had them all in those like vacuum sealable bags, so that's why there's a little mark right here and why they're incredibly wrinkled. I will probably just throw them in the dryer and get the wrinkles out and fluff them back up. So I think we are going to start with obviously the cozy corner and then work our way around. I have these two pillows that came with the couch. So when we got the couch, we were able to get 5 pillows. So you could either do all one fabric, or you could split them and do 2 pillows, one color, and then 3 pillows, another color. So we did 3 pillows in this brown fabric, and then we did the 2 pillows in the same fabric as the couch. However, whenever the couch got delivered, they delivered these 2 green pillows. So something happened with the order, and then they ended up just sending us the 2 pillows that matched the couch. So we got these 2 green pillows for free, which totally works because we definitely use green in our color palette to decorate our house with. So now we are definitely able to use them for the Christmas time. Okay, so for the cozy corner, we have this very cozy blanket. We got this last year, maybe the year before, but I want to say it was last year. This is a ginormous blanket. It is a king size blanket, so very big, but we wanted a really big, very cozy blanket for our living room so that whenever we're watching Christmas movies or whatnot, we can just be bundled up in this massive blanket. So I was looking for this look in a blanket in particular because it has one side, it's a very soft, very fluffy, kind of almost like that silky fluffy blanket on one side, and it's red, and then the other side it is a white Sherpa. So like this just screams Christmas. It looks like it would be Santa Claus's blanket. We adore it. We have been looking forward to Christmas time so we can pull this blanket back out and use it. So obviously it's gotta go in the cozy corner. So I have one end of the blanket already draped over, and I want to go ahead and fluff it out and kind of move it around and situate it. That way we can kind of flip so you can see that Sherpa, just be really fun with it. I mean, does that not look like it's Santa Claus's blanket? I will have this, if they still have it on Amazon, I will have it linked below so that you can grab one. They have other colors, so like perfect for fall time, for winter time, if you need a color that's not very Christmas specific or Christmas looking. So it's taking up a lot at the couch, which I kind of like. It definitely adds to that very cozy feel. So I think I might do 3 pillows in this corner. And of course, for the next video, once I add the other blanket and the other pillow, I will be moving pillows around to different rooms and everything. So I got this pillow at TJ Maxx last year before, I really can't remember, but it is this very pretty deep green. It's got like a slight emerald green undertone to it. So I have one of these green pillows. I think I might put this one in the corner. I think I might put this one right here because, like I mentioned, it's a 2-pack. I'm gonna have the other one on this side so that it's gonna separate it and it's not right beside each other. So then I'm going to add my very cute little Santa Claus pillow that my sweet mother-in-law got me last year. They had the cutest like 90s, early 2000s, very old school, kind of nostalgic looking Christmas pillows at TJ Maxx. And I saw someone post a video about it, could not find them at all. And I was so upset about it. I had my mother looking, I had my sisters looking, I had my mother-in-law looking at all their different TJ Maxx locations and couldn't find it. So she was very sweet and looked online and found this one. And she was like, I can't find the ones that you were looking for. Would you like this one? And I was like, oh yeah, I love it. Funny enough, never saw it in stores. This year when I was shopping around, I found it in the store. So if you like this, keep an eye out at your local TJ Maxx because I adore him. He is just precious. He definitely has that kind of nostalgic, old school, very traditional Christmas look to him. And then there's a little wreath with some holly berries around him. And then on the back, I love that it's a different pattern. It is white and kind of like an ivory and red stripes. So very cute, very festive. So I'm gonna have this pillow on this side, and like I mentioned, on the other end of the couch is where I'm gonna have this identical pillow, so that way it kind of separates it, because this is more of a pattern pillow. It's a little bit more busy compared to these two. It kind of brings more pattern over to the other side, as opposed to if I had more of a plain pillow right here and busy on this side, it helps to bring that busyness over there, if that kind of makes sense, because I'm going to use my Merry Christmas pillow on this side and have more of that decorative pillow. So for this next corner, I have by far one of my favorite blankets that I have ever found. It is beautiful. I found it at TJ Maxx last year. They may have something like it or may still have it this year. I don't know if this is technically the actual like design style that you would say, but I'm going to call it a tapestry blanket because it looks like a tapestry and it's a blanket. So this has like little log cabins and cottages on it and then trees. It's just not so cute, very Christmassy, very adorable. So it kind of like the trees are done in white so it looks like it's got snow on them, and then you can also do it the reverse way, which is also so fun. So it looks like there's snow all over. And this might be the actual correct way to do it. I like both because you can have it however you want it to be. Last year I did it with more green showing. This year, however, I think I might do it with more of the white showing. I don't know, I might play around, I might change it up. So I'm just gonna have this kind of straight in this little corner area. I'm gonna use this green pillow, and then I'm gonna use this little cute pillow I got on Amazon maybe it was 2 years ago actually. This came in a pack of 2 on Amazon. Again, if I can find it, I will have it linked below. I really liked it because even then, and well before we ever got married, years before we got married, I wanted to do more of that nostalgic like Christmas look and feel, just like those deep reds, those deep greens, but also like the patterns on pillows, blankets, decor, just looking very traditional Christmas. And this definitely gives that feel. So I had one in the living room last year, and then I had the other one in our bedroom. So I'm gonna do the same thing this year and have the second pillow in our bedroom to kind of add some Christmas feel. So here is all of my Christmas decor, or for the most part, my little pieces of Christmas decor, not including like ornaments, things for the tree and all that I have collected throughout the years. So I have a bunch of these little bottle brushes I got in the Bullseye section at Target, I believe last year, which you can kind of find them wherever, and they are super cheap. I think maybe $1, maybe $3 at max. I have several different snow globes. So one I got from Savannah. These two are from my grandmother that she gave me that were hers. And then I have this Eiffel Tower one and this cute little white nutcracker one that I got both of them at TJ. So I definitely want to add these snow globes on the bookshelves. I have this beautiful, absolutely stunning brass reindeers and sleigh that I got maybe 2 years ago at an antique mall. And when I tell you this is my favorite find I have ever found at an antique mall, I adore it so much. I have this very cute little Santa candy dish that was actually my mother's, and then she was getting rid of it because she just wasn't using it anymore. It gives that very 90s, very nostalgia, early 2000s look, because that's obviously when she got it. And then I have this very cute little, it's technically a Scottie, but I go with it being a miniature schnauzer because I grew up with a little miniature schnauzer. And then we have another one, little Lizzie girl. For me, she is a schnauzer. I got her at Hobby Lobby. Gosh, that piece and these, the two reindeer and then Santa Claus, I got at Hobby Lobby. My gosh, I had to have been well over 10 years because I was still in high school when I got these. And then I got this reindeer last year from Hobby Lobby. I got these Christmas trees from Hobby Lobby last year as well, but they have them again this year. And then these 3 crystal Christmas trees were also my mother's, and she let me have because she was not going to keep them anymore. She no longer wanted them. So these 3 buildings are from my grandmother. So it's the beautiful Empire State Building. And then we have this super cute house, which I love. I love the design of the house, not just that. And I also love that the house is red and cream, so very Christmassy colors. And then I have this skating rink from her as well, which I adore. And then I also got this little Santa with some kids and their Christmas wish list with a little elf and a tree. These 2 cars, which she would get because my grandfather loved cars. Me and my sisters were able to divide the cars on the ones that we wanted. So that's a sweet thing because now we can remember him and think of him whenever we pull out our Christmas decor. And then these 2 little columns with holly bushes on top. Those are all from my grandmother. And then at Antique Mall last year, I found this little set. So it's got a little arch and then a little gate with it. And then they are actually the same exact pillars with the holly bushes. So I have 2 extra of those. And then this really cute bridge I also found from that Antique Mall. And then I found this beautiful little horse and carriage last year. So I'm gonna go ahead and play around and put these on the top shelf. Sadly, I don't think that the Empire State Building is going to fit, but I'm gonna work things around. So for the very middle of the bookshelf, that is where I want to start my Christmas village and then kind of spread out towards the end. So I first have a little skating rink. So I love what I have done over here already. Doing the lot pole and the reindeer up there. And then putting the Eiffel Tower snow globe over here with the Chanel. And then just moving the teacup over here to the like more Tiffany kind of Audrey Hepburn area. And then I think I'm going to add my Nutcracker snow globe over here. because I guess more so the Barbie Nutcracker movie is, for one, my favorite Barbie movie ever. And then Rapunzel and I think Princess and the Pauper kind of tie with second. Those are just like were my favorites growing up. So in that movie, if you have not seen it, which if you haven't, you gotta watch it this Christmas. It's incredible. It's one of the best Barbie movies. But anyway, so in that movie, there's a big grandfather clock in it, and that kind of like ties in with the Nutcracker and everything. So every time I see a grandfather clock, I think of the Nutcracker. So in my mind, I think that just kind of makes the most sense. I might end up moving it around, but just so I can add a little bit of Christmas to like each shelf, or as many shelves as I can, I think I'm going to add her right here. And then I might go ahead and take this brass candle holder off because I have this one right here, and I'll add either a red or a green candlestick. So from coming on this side, this is where I have moved the bookshelf. So this is the one that I had the pumpkins on the other wall. So it's where I have all of my Princess Diana, Princess Elizabeth, Grace Kelly, and Frank Sinatra coffee table books and magazines. I also have my record player right here. I'm gonna move that up top so I can use it a lot easier. I have that really cute old radio that my brother-in-law gave me for my birthday one year. And then that's the Frank Sinatra coffee table book. So these shelves might be very different. I might see if I can play around and maybe do like get on my Christmas books that I have and kind of do like a Christmas bookshelf. Okay, so I definitely think I like this. And then I'll put one of my Christmas records on here so it just, you know, feels more Christmassy, more festive. I've had this for over 10 years as well, but it's just the Crossley suitcase record player you can still find on Amazon. So I do really like this. I am wanting to do an upgrade. There's one on Amazon, which is on my wish list, but it is one that I really want. It's a lot bigger. There's several different like wood stains. There's a walnut one, so it'll match the bookshelves like perfectly, but it's a record player. You can do cassette tapes, which is really cool because that's obviously what I grew up on, CDs, and then you can do Bluetooth, and there's also a radio in it. So it's really got all the outlets that you can do for music, which is so cool. So that will go here. And not only have I been wanting to kind of upgrade and kind of get one that looks a little bit more old, if that makes sense. So not only did I just want to upgrade, and that has kind of a wide variety of ways that you can play music. This is, like I mentioned, over 10 years old, and she still plays pretty well. However, she doesn't get very loud, and the quality has really decreased. But this was also one of their first runs of doing those suitcase record players, so that could also be part of the reason. But regardless, she's been wonderful. I'll still use her until I get the other one, and then I will end up giving this to my little sisters so that they can start playing some records and stuff. I may hold off on these bottom shelves because I've got to find all of my Christmas books, and we might go ahead and pull out the new Christmas tree. I'm so excited. Here is the beautiful Christmas tree box. This is the Christmas tree that went viral a couple years ago at Home Depot. I will leave the link down below. Hopefully they still have it in stock. So this is all the information for the tree. This is like that tree number. That makes it easy for you to find there. And again, I will have it linked below. I already have it out of the box. I have my tree skirt and the base already ready for the tree to go up. So here are the 3 pieces. I am in love. I'm so excited. It's huge, but like in the best way. It's not like too big. It's kind of perfect. So cute. Are you absolutely joking? Oh, you're joking me. This is so cute. Okay, so obviously we're not gonna get like the full effect if we were to have done this at nighttime. So obviously you'll see it at night. Tonight I will do some clips, but it's so perfect. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is stunning. Okay, I'm gonna plug it in now. Ah! Okay, okay, stop it. It looks so good on camera. So this is the one that has several different modes. You can do color lights, you can do just the normal warm lights. This is also the twinkle one, so it's literally showing you everything it does. So this is good promo for the tree if you would like to get it. I highly suggest it. So here is what the beautiful tree looks like at night. This is before, obviously I've added the ornaments to it, but is it not just perfect? Oh, I love it so much. It's on the little twinkle setting and it's just like truly the most perfect tree ever. It's like right below the ceiling, so it fills out the space perfectly. But is this not just so cozy? Oh, I love it so much. So here is the little reading nook now. I moved the Merry Christmas pillow over here on the chair and I think it's so cute. And then I have this Christmas book. My husband got it for me maybe 2 years ago. It's from Barnes & Noble. It's the same one they do every year. Sometimes they'll have the same covers or they'll change it up. This one says "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" and other Christmas tales. And then I just flipped to a page with a picture that I liked the most. And I left this one as Santa Claus going inside the chimney. And then I have 2 books, a red and a green one, stacked with the candle sitting on top of it. And then I put a green velvet ribbon just sitting on top of the little handle. And then I have my very cute little snow globe that was my grandmother's paired on this table, and I think it's so fun. It looks very Victorian, very cozy. And then going over here, so this is what it turned out looking like. I think it's so cute. So down on the bottom, I have my Christmas records and then that radio and those 2 little Christmas decor items and some more Christmas records. And then these have all my Christmas books and then a few little decor items. So I have a snow globe from Guatemala, New York from when my dad went many years ago. I think I was still in elementary school and he got that for me when he was there. And I think it's so cute. I have yet to go, but I would love to go one day, especially during Christmas time. And then I have a little zoo snow globe with a cute red panda in it, and then a Savannah snow globe, and then just the little books that I had growing up, ones that my mother had given me, and then this brass candlestick with a red pillar candle on top, and then Empire State Building. And then I have a Sinatra record on my record player and I think it's so cute. So here is my really cute little Land of Sweets area I have in our kitchen. I think it is just so cute. So I have this adorable nutcracker. He might be like really high on my list of my favorite nutcrackers. I got him last year at TJ Maxx. My sweet mother-in-law actually bought him for us and I was so excited because he's so unique and I have not seen any nutcracker like this before. And I love the Land of Sweets theme, but I also really loved that traditional Christmas, you know, the red and greens. And so I thought it was perfect to do Land of Sweets in our kitchen. So I kind of started that last year. And then I have this 3-tier mug. It still has the wrapping on it. I have not taken it off yet. My sweet sister actually just got this for me for my birthday and I adore it. I think it is so cute. So perfect for our Land of Sweets little kitchen. So obviously they are 3 little mugs and you can take them apart, obviously use them, but they form a little nutcracker and I think he's just darling. And then obviously I have my KitchenAid mixer my sweet mother gave me before I got married. And then my sister also got me this nutcracker last year. So he is the same as my, I want to say they're like 3-foot nutcrackers. He is a mini version and I love him so much. So I thought he was perfect in the Land of Sweets area with all of my blue items. And then I have 4 of these metal tins that I got at Target, I want to say 2 years ago, in their bullseye section. And I have tea in both of those. I have hot chocolate mix in that one, and that one I think I have another kind of tea in it, or 2 types of tea in that one. I love them so much because they look like little Christmas village houses, and I loved that there were 2 that were kind of more of that frosty look, so that kind of more winter wonderland look. and then 2 that were more of that traditional Christmas look. So I loved that I was able to keep with kind of that Land of the Sweets look with those 2 on this side, and then coming on this side I have the 2 red and green ones by the 2 Spode Christmas teacup and saucers over here. I have a few pieces from the Spode Christmas dinner set, and so I wanted to add these 2 little teacup and saucers with my little tea bar area because I don't drink coffee, so this is my tea bar. Also have this super cute Nutcracker in the Four Realms mug my husband gave me when we were dating when this movie came out. I loved it, and it actually came out on my birthday and we went and saw it on my birthday. So it's a very special little movie for us, and also because I love the Nutcracker. And I really liked how it had both the traditional red and green on one side, and then kind of more of that Land of Sweets area on this side, and then Clara in her purple dress. So obviously I have the more pastel Land of Sweets area showing, and then I have this beautiful gingerbread nutcracker that my sister also gave me this year, and I absolutely love him. I was so excited because I saw him this year at TJ Maxx, but I didn't end up getting him, and by the time I wanted to go back and actually get him, he was already sold out, which was perfect because she got him for me. And one thing that's really cool with this sweet nutcracker is that he's actually the same mold as this one. So they had a tall version of the gingerbread nutcracker, and I really liked it, but I didn't need another tall one. And because I wanted him in the kitchen, I thought this smaller size was perfect. And so they are, as you can see, the same mold. It's just painted differently, so he looks like he's a gingerbread little nutcracker, which I adore so much. Works perfectly in the kitchen. And then I have this snowflake iron plate. It came in a set of 2. I got it at TJ Maxx a few years back, and I adore, obviously because of the blue snowflake and Winter Wonderland theme. And then on top I have this little crystal bowl that I think is actually glass. I don't think it's crystal. That was my mother's. And then I have these kind of fake gingerbread cookies. So these are more so that scented aroma smelling cookies that you can do. So they're actually ornaments. I'll have to find the recipe and put it below, but they're little ornaments you can make, and then you let them dry out, and they smell like gingerbread cookies. So I've made several of them a few years back, and now I like just having them in the bowl and you can smell them. And I want to do them again this year, but I have some on the tree and they smell amazing. But this is my little kitchen, and I think it's so darling. I love the Land of Sweets theme in here, and especially with the gingerbread little nutcracker right here. He works perfectly with this little section too, and I'm so excited to add to my Land of Sweets theme throughout the years. But I think it's just precious and so darling. hope you enjoyed today's video just as much as I did making it. I definitely think I'd have to say this now tops my favorite video I've ever filmed just because I love Christmas so much. This is the first time I have decorated our new home, our first ever home for Christmas, and I am beyond excited to just soak up all of this Christmas time, all the Christmas decor during this wonderful Christmas season. And of course, one of the reasons why I just adore Christmas time is because of the reason why we obviously celebrate this season and the birth of Jesus. And I am so thankful for him and for the Lord and all that he has blessed us with and the gift of Jesus that the Lord so graciously gave us. So happy birthday, Jesus. We love you. So darlings, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you click the like button down below. And if you would like to see more videos like this and the next video where I decorate our house more with the items that I got and go Christmas shopping with me, make sure you subscribe and click the bell notification button so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you in the next one. Merry Christmas, darlings.